Mission Control. Roger, you're 2013. Sorry you fellows are having a bit of trouble. We are reviewing telemetry information in our mission simulator and will advise. Roger, your plan to go EVA and replace Alpha.
Dun 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 dun.
So dramatic.
Yeah. What's going on, dude? How's everybody doing tonight?
What's happening? What's happening, everybody?
Oh, here we go. Let's see. What do we got in here so far? Let's see. T-Bird Stacking is here. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. Jim Thompson, how are you doing, my friend? Tony is here. Philip B. And 3D Woodworks just popped in. 3D. I got the new little ring, dude. Right there. Perfect fit, man. Perfect fit. Thank you so much. How are you doing, brother?
Oh, new day, different day, new toilet. You know how it is.
I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, right? Been a whole day.
Well, like day and a half.
Absolutely. Well, welcome everybody. Today is what, the 4th of June. Now we're almost halfway through the damn year.
Yes, sir.
Today is the 4th of June, 2025. I am and always will be Neil, aka Silver and Gold Stack Attack. You all know my counterpart here, MSJ. And we are so glad to see you guys tonight. If you're catching us live, thanks for being here. And if you catch the replay, we appreciate that as well. So welcome. Welcome.
Yeah. Good old Stacker's Corner.
In the background. I keep forgetting we have that. I forget we have that. What's up, Buy Up Gold and Silver? How are you?
Look what else came
Metal
in,
Racing,
brother.
Concurring Lion. I was gonna say you got to show those tonight.
Yeah.
So go big screen on that.
Yep, FG Stacker 3D printed these for us. So we will use these to do the pours with, do some sand casting. And of course, we got 2 of them. So you'll be getting one of these as well, brother. But yeah, they came out great. That should sand cast really, really nice. Yep. By the looks of it, they're probably going to pour.
What are they made of? Plastic?
They're, well, a 3D printed, so it's a type of plastic, the filament that's used.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say if you go to total thickness, it'll be about a 5-ounce copper pour. So between 3 and 5 ounces, and maybe even a couple silver ones. Who knows? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
Definitely. Good to see you, girl.
Hey, Al.
Let's see who else is here. Did we miss anybody?
Michael Stacking has come in, and so is the Humble Stacker. Michael. How are y'all doing?
Hey, Humble. What's up?
Yes, sir. Let's see. We got 17 in here already. Oh, y'all are crowding in.
Yeah, those are going to be. What's up, Snake? Ed from Fuquay. You're not that far from me.
What's up, Ed?
Yeah, those are going to be great pours, guys. If you hadn't heard, these are going to be the molds that we're going to use. Yeah, we're going to have SC Collector's Corner.
Collector's Corner.
Copper. We made use some silver. And well, yeah, I'm looking at it. It's SC. It's throwing me off. Stacker's Corner. I can't think of that. Stacker's Corner. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna pour those in probably copper and silver.
Yeah, that's gonna be freaking awesome. You know what? I'd like to have one of these for our in silver for our 1 year, like the big giveaway prize for our 1 year anniversary. That would be cool. Do like a 3 ounce of this. Yeah, that should pour in 3 ounces.
Yeah, I would say
that'd be cool. Sorcerer.
Yeah, buying gold. Buy up gold and silver. Yeah, we're gonna sell these. We're gonna put them up for sale.
Yep,
and we're not looking to make
$1,000 a piece. No, is that not a good price? $150,000.
Just as I'm getting ready to say, we're not looking to make a killing on them. So we're gonna have to find some silver. I've got enough copper, but we're gonna have to find some silver.
I've got 10 buffaloes that I bought
Just
specifically for
find the cheapest
pouring,
thing.
so that's in there. So if nothing else, I've probably got about 15 ounces of silver that I can pour. If I've got to get some more copper, I don't have a lot of copper.
I've got copper. I have plenty of copper.
All right.
So yeah, we'll pour. We'll probably have to take orders, so we're not stuck with them. And I'm gonna pour one for myself as a kind of like a channel round.
Absolutely.
Put it in
I'm gonna do the same thing.
My videos and whatnot.
So here in the next dude, I'm probably, instead of waiting all the way to the end of the month, I'm gonna go ahead and ship one of these out to you. So I'll get it packed up and sent out to you. Gotta have to do a little bit of sanding right on the bottom where you can tell where the sprue was or where it was mounted. But that's no big deal. That's just sand right off. But that way we can go ahead and start practicing and seeing how well they pour it on them. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. So what do you use? Do you use Delft clay?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't poured since I did that sterling pours, and I got to tell you, unless you get the slag out of the sterling, it comes out really weird.
Yeah, I have not poured copper yet, and I have not poured sterling at all.
Sterling melts easy enough, but it has a weird reaction when you pour. It's like the copper goes to the top. So your other side looks exactly your front side looks fantastic with silver, but your back side is all dark and dirty looking like copper. It's so weird. It's kind of cool though. If you can polish it up, you'll get a nice two-tone. You get a nice two-tone piece.
That would be cool. Jim Thompson's asking what the silver weight is going to be on these. The point of doing them so thick was just for stability. It's how much it's going to be, how much silver or copper is going to be, just depends on how far you press it down into the sand and how much you pour into it to begin with. A lot of times when I pour, I say if I want to pour a 1 ounce, I'll put 1.2 ounces into my crucible and melt it, and I'll usually get between 1 and 1.1. But a lot of folks just pour and just let it go to whatever depth they want. But I'm going to try a 3 ounce silver pour on this. I think that'll work. But I'll let y'all know how that goes. And copper, we were both thinking probably 4 to 5 ounce coppers on these.
Oof, that's going to be a chunker.
Yes. It's like those alien coppers that you got, dude. Those are chunkers, dude. Kraken, dude, with a $2 super chat. Can I can borrow $2 to pay for this super chat?
I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a super chat today.
For a super chat today, that's right. I will gladly pay you on the 28th for a super chat today. Because that's when I'll see you.
That's awesome.
Much appreciated, dude. Thank you so much.
So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that, seeing what kind of different metals I can make these things out of. I got a couple pounds of bismuth I can help. Okay.
You got bismuth?
I have 2 pounds of bismuth, yeah.
Have you poured it yet?
Nope, not yet. It'll be a first.
Oh, that's going to be cool. Doug Stacks, his good morning from down under. What's going on, my friend from Australia? How are you doing? 888 the Great.
Hey, Doug.
Fight number 16. Oh, thank you so much, buddy. Yes, sir. Good old Nickel Stacking. I just saw him. He was over on Long Live Coins. They were doing a live stream. In fact, when I came over here, they were still streaming. I don't know if they're still active or not. But he's talking to the guy, the same guy he always talks to about osmium. So that was pretty cool. Jim Thompson with a $10 super chat. Dude, he says, I'll help you, Kraken. Just don't tell my wife.
Thank you, Jim. Too kind, my friend. Too kind.
Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, thank you so much.
We're gonna need that money when we start shipping those chunkers out.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be packed in boxes. They're not gonna be envelopes. So the shipping ain't gonna be cheap. But I think they're gonna turn out fantastic. I'm really looking forward to doing this. So I'll probably start messing with it this weekend, and I'll get one shipped out to you. If not tomorrow, I'll get it shipped out by Friday.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Eli, he says,
Eli,
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing, buddy? Dun, dun, dun.
I don't resemble that. I don't resemble that remark.
Why not? You should. It's good for you. No?
I am not a gentleman. Gentleman.
Silver and Gold Stack Attack, is that a watch or a flying saucer? You got the big watch today. Well, that's not real big.
Citizen. That's not even the big. That's not even big.
You should see the watch my when I'm working in Suffolk, the barber that works next door, his watch is twice that size. It's like he's got a frisbee attached to his wrist. Thing is ginormous.
Yeah, that's as big as I'll go right there. Citizen.
Yep.
I don't mind it.
Oh,
I like
see, Stacker says hello, everyone. Well, hello to you. Hope you are doing well.
Oh, see. Now that I see you, I never got your mailing information for your trivia win.
I've got his info if you need it.
Yeah, send it. I never got it, so I have not mailed out your prize yet. Everybody else has been put out there.
I will get it right now.
Doug says, really interesting to hear about pores. Do you need to add borax to silver like gold? No.
You don't have to. Some people do. It just if you're doing repours, like you poured it and you melt and you're having to remelt it stuff, it might help because you can get a little bit of dirt from the pour. But if it's fresh, plain silver, I wouldn't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you, OC. MSJ will send it out. I'll get your stuff out. Everybody else has been mailed. You're the only one I didn't get. No worries.
All right, I just sent it to you, so you got it. You're good to go.
Donkey shame, man.
You are very welcome, good sir. Emerald Coast, dude, how are you doing?
What's up, Emerald?
Evening, gents. Evening to you too. 18 likes, 22 in the room. It's not a bad ratio. Yeah. I won a red line Hot Wheel, I think. Well, I don't remember anybody giving one of those away, but if you did, congrats.
I am not giving away my red line. It's the only ones I really kept. Are the red lines, the originals.
Yeah, that's the ones that you keep an eye out for.
We've got a Hot Wheels question in the trivia coming up tonight. FYI.
Speaking of the trivia, there was, in fact, let me bring it up while I'm sitting here flapping my gums. Give me just a second. Go to my posts. Here we are. And we will share the screen so y'all can see the results. And there you go. The general knowledge was suggested by a few folks in the chat last week. And so we've added that as one of the selections. And as y'all can see, by far, that was the one that got the most votes. So tonight is just general knowledge, which means these questions can go in any kind of direction. So, oh, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Let's see. The winner last week was Great Scott. So Great Scott can't win this week, but he's not even in the chat right now. So that's okay.
No, I haven't seen him. Doug's got over 300 Hot Wheels. Sweet.
Holy smokes, dude! That's a cool collection.
I've got a little bit more than that.
Doug Stacks has got this little silver dragon statue that is phenomenal. He told me where he got it done before. I don't remember. But whoever is doing those pours does crazy cool work, man. The detail on it was insane. Yeah, it's amazing what Hot Wheels can do pouring. He said, what? I have a lot of Hot Wheels. How many do you have now?
A little over 3,000.
You know, I've been to your house several times. I've never seen a single Hot Wheel. I've seen the container that they're in, but I've never seen them. They're stacked up in your garage, I think.
Yeah, you've seen the whole wall of Rubbermaids.
Yep, I did see that. Being Becky, hey, how are you doing this evening?
What's up, Becky?
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Do you remember the orange one? And I think it was called the Bobcat Hot Wheel. That was Eli. Have you seen an orange one?
I don't know. There's so many orange ones over the years. It's hard to say.
Chuck Stack says, hey, what's up, Chuck? What's going on, brother? It was good to see you on Monday. He says, I saw the purple Hot Wheel bus. That's the one that everybody wants. All the Hot Wheelers want that one.
No, everybody wants the pink VW bus, the pink beach bomb.
Yeah.
It was
a little circle thing out the back.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably got a value right now of $175,000 for one Hot Wheel. Insanity.
OC Stacker takes 3. Let's see, Fat Bear Bullion. Yes, that's the one that does those dragon pours. Fat Bear Bullion. Yep, fantastic work. If y'all are into little silver statues and figurines and stuff, y'all should go over there and check them out. They do great work. I think it had to be from the early 70s. When was that? When was that bus made? The surfboard bus.
It was a prototype from the early 70s, and there's only one or two made. I'm friends with the guy that owns both of them, and he's got one of the most amazing collections, probably the collection in the world. I can't think of anybody that tops him. He's got the biggest collection. We flew out to Monterey about 4 years ago, and I actually got to hold that beach bomb, the one that was on the Pawn Stars show. So I had it in my hand, and I'm sitting there like, God, if I drop this thing, I would be vilified. I would be vilified throughout all of Hot Wheels if I bust this thing up. I'd be known as the guy that busted up the pink rear-loading beach bomb.
Oh, we've had a couple more folks come in. Let's see. Man, how are you doing? It's always good to see you. And the Stacking Surfer has come in. Dude, good to see you. I haven't seen you in our chat. Hope you are doing well. He's been putting out a lot of live streams and stuff here lately. It's been hard to keep up with all his stuff. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's see. Still got my General Lee from a kid. I had that one, the Dukes of Hazzard car. I think all the little boys had the Dukes of Hazzard car. Let's see. Taking off, so I will lose connection. Oh, he's on a plane, but I will try to join back. You know, it's weird. I just switched our phone carriers from Verizon to T-Mobile, and part of it's weird in the package is cell phone service on a plane. I don't fly anywhere, so I didn't know that was a paid service. That's weird.
I can wait. There's nothing I need to do on my cell phone that can't wait for a flight to be over. especially if I'm on vacation.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
Nan, how are you, Nan? What's going on?
He says, just interviewed, is that pronounced generic? John Eric? Yeah, John Eric from Gorilla Pro's custom exclusive and crazy fun interview. Do you got a plan on when you're going to put that out? That'd be cool. Let's see, it was 128 ounces. Oh, they're talking about, he had a thing where a live stream the other day, they had a cigar box with constitutional silver in it, and you had to guess how much constitutional silver was in there. I was way off. I guess like $300 face value. I think it came out to like 105 or something like that. Looking at it on camera, it's kind of hard to judge it.
You get better perspective if it's in a clear jar.
Yeah.
Might help a little bit. Cigar box, man, that could be anything. It's just a matter of who gets closest.
Yeah. Well, it's, judging the size of the box itself would be difficult, like you were saying. Free Wi-Fi on Delta, you must fly 6-hour flights monthly. Well, I know you fly around a lot. I've been on a plane twice in my life. Well, in my adult life, than once when I was a little kid. So I don't ever fly anywhere.
It's been a minute.
We are all caught up in the chat. Yes, sir.
All righty then. Seems to be a good enough time to do a market watch. What do you think?
Yeah, fire away, my friend. Sounds good. Yep, things have been pretty strong here recently, so
yes, they have. All right, again, today is the 4th of June, 2025. This is Market Watch. Silver, very nice move. Went up $1.63 from last week, sitting at 34.47 right now. Gold is killing it once again, 3,377. That's up $194 since we last met. Platinum is at $1,093. It's up $18. Platinum is steady as she goes. Palladium is even up $30 to $979. So platinum makes you almost want to reconsider platinum again, huh? I don't know. Stock exchange indices. All U.S. indices are down except for NASDAQ and the S&P. Toronto and Nikkei are also down. Current gold to silver ratio, 97.7 to 1 right now. So it's gone down. And for you crypto bugs, Bitcoin, oh no, took a $3,000 cut, 104,770. They'll make that up tomorrow. Ethereum is 2,609. Binance is at 663. XRP is $2.20. Doge and Algo are in a tie at 19 cents each. That is your market watch for the 4th of June, 2025.
Yeah, there has been some strong moves for the metals this week. Yeah, when I walked into Mr. Warren's shop the other day,
Chuck and I watched silver go up literally as we were driving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Monday morning, yeah, he was talking about how much it had gone up, and I hadn't looked.
We literally watched it go up as we were driving up to Virginia. So it's crazy.
Yeah, the trip got more and more expensive on the way there.
We've got a huge. Yep, we've got a huge delay going on with this crappy service, man. We got to figure something out.
Well, I have no idea how to fix it. I wish you can actually live stream directly from YouTube, but you have to stream in vertical format to have two people. But you can actually control the latency when you're doing it directly from YouTube. I mean, I guess we could try that, but like I said, it would be in a more vertical. It wouldn't be two full widescreens like what we have here, and we'd also be in. I do believe it'd be 1080p. I'm not sure, but we can give that a try sometime if you like, and see if that works out any better because you're streaming directly from YouTube, so the latency is a lot better.
All right, I'm going to try logging out real quick because it's literally 2 seconds. Easily.
Okay. What's up, Stuart?
All right, just
push
back.
All the buttons. I like pushing buttons. That's how you get yourself in trouble, pushing buttons. Let's see. The mining stock is up 49% in 1 month. Dude, you are killing it on that one. I do not play the stock market. I've always wanted to know how to do it. I've never taken the time to learn. I tried the world of crypto a little bit years ago and didn't do too well. I do still own some crypto, but not enough to really talk about. Welcome back.
We'll see if this has any effect.
Yeah. FG Stacker, dude. I got your, we were just talking earlier. We got the package in with the little goodies you did. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a good shot. You can really see it there. Yep. These are phenomenal, man. Thank you so much. I hope you got the envelope that I sent to you. Let's see. He says, hello. I've been listening from the start, but was driving. Glad the prince got there. And you know what? If y'all see me in the chat from time to time in different live streams, but I'm not talking, I'll pop in and just say hello. It's because I drive. I'm in the car a lot. So I listen to a lot of live streams while I'm driving. 888 bought stocks in 2008. I don't think I've ever bought any stocks. Maybe I have. I can't remember ever buying any stocks. You've played with ETFs and stuff though, right?
I play with silver and gold ETFs, and I have my regular stocks, my stock accounts, and I have my 401k.
Yeah.
So I dabble in a little bit of everything.
Well, a couple more folks have come in. Chris in Virginia has popped in, and Joseph Lopez. I'm sorry, say that again.
What's up, Joe? Oh, I don't remember what I said.
Oh, let's see. Just got it today. Okay, good. I was wondering if it had made it there, because I figured it should have made it to you a couple days ago. So I'm glad it made it there. Okay. What are you going to pour? We're talking about sand casting these, Kraken. So that's the next
Corner
pour
channel
product.
rounds. Channel rounds.
Yep. So, looking forward to tinkering around with that. Kevin Hawthorne. Hello to you. Good evening to you. Hope you are doing well.
What's up, Kevin? Dedrick?
Good evening to everyone. Dedrick is here. Let's see, you got 29 in here now. Cool. Freaking fantastic, dude. Yeah, so Monday, dude. This past Monday, you and Chuck Stacks made a special trip, huh?
We did. Franklin, Virginia.
Got to come down and hang out and see Mr. Warren. And he really, really enjoyed that. And he hopes that y'all did too. But dude, I had a great time. I was cool for y'all to make the trip.
I got 3 key date Morgans that I was missing, so it was worth the trip.
That's freaking
Very
awesome.
much
I saw you got 2.
one.
I didn't know you got 3.
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh no,
I
that's
ended up
right.
getting
You
3.
said you got 2 you needed and 1 was an upgrade.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I screwed up. The one I bought for the upgrade, the
Yeah.
one I had was just as good.
Oh. Well, hey, offer it up. Somebody up here wants
So that'll be. Nah, nobody wants it. 1884 Morgan. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it to the coin shop and. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the coin shop and trade it in.
Yeah, because he'll give you credit for it, right?
Yeah, that'll give me half a tube of. Well, no, actually, it's in good shape. I'm gonna try and get $50 credit on it.
Well, there you go. Heck yeah. You gonna put it into some
see.
dimes?
Oh
Swap it over
yeah, I'll
for
trade
some-
it in for
for
Mercs.
some- For what is it, 56 dimes?
56. You know it. I always.
Let's see.
And for every tube I buy an extra 6 loose dimes.
4 ounces.
And you remember why, right?
4 ounces.
Why?
Yeah, so you get your 4 ounces of silver.
Yep.
You
A little over.
know, if you
touch
think
over.
about it though, what it's going to do is keep you adding and starting new tubes. So it's going to keep you an urge to keep filling and filling and filling as well.
Yep.
At least that's the way I see an empty tube and I want to go buy more so I can fill the tube, because it irks me to see a tube that's only got, like half in it or something.
Kraken said, I'd give you one of mine, but I'm afraid you would melt it. One of your what? Kraken.
Morgan's, I guess.
What would I
Me
melt?
and Becky says,
Oh, Morgan. No, I don't melt
Lilo
Morgan.
and Stitch. Yeah, you don't. You melt sterling and you'll melt pure silver, but that would be kind of sacrilege for you to do 90%. Yeah. I'm done with the dimes. 50 tubes here. All right, Snakebite has finished his dime box. That's freaking awesome, dude. I don't think I'll ever fill a whole tube, but I'm
10 away from finishing my
away on
second,
it.
and then I'm done with dimes.
You already done quarters? You done a box of quarters yet?
I haven't done quarters. I have some. I have some tubes of quarters, but not a box. I've got Walker halves. I got a lot of Walker halves, a lot of Benjamins, a lot of Benjis.
Oh, so you're a $50 guy, huh? Okay. All right, FG.
I like the Walkers and the Benjis.
3D Woodworks. I'm gonna have to get with you, and we're gonna have to get him a $50 coin ring made for his birthday or something. I got to figure out his birthday first. Let's see. So B and Becky said she went to go see Lilo and Stitch with my friend's grandsons today. That must be the new live action one. I didn't know it was out yet. The new Karate Kid movie launched the other day. I actually want to go see that. That's the one with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. So I can't help it, dude. I'm a Karate Kid guy. I grew up with it. I would like to see that in a 5-ounce silver pour. To do it in 5 ounces of silver would probably hurt my feelings. But yeah, it would be at least, actually, you'd probably get 6 or 7 ounces if you go the total thickness of it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Probably. Oh, Kraken was talking about one of his channel rounds. Now, I would not melt your channel round, Kraken. I actually have, for everybody, all the pours I've collected through the community, I have not sold or traded or given away a single one. I have actually saved everything that I've gotten through the community, through trades and whatnot, channel rounds, all that stuff. That goes in the deep stack. That's not for anybody but me. So I don't do that. I don't melt stuff that I'm given, and I don't sell it, and I don't trade it.
I don't consider it part of my stack. I keep them completely separated.
No.
And most of it actually is in my community book. When people send me stickers and all, if they send me silver and whatnot, it's usually in the book with their letter and stickers or whatever they send. It's completely separate. It's not part of my stack. Yep. I printed it thick so you could open pour without overflow. Yep, and that's what I was hoping for. I do like that you put the little hole in the back. I knew what that was going to be for. Because I used to watch, or when I watch Silverpunk, he always has the little screw right there, and he uses it as a handle to pull it out. I was like, that's a great idea. Because pulling stuff out of
removing
it, it's a real pain in the neck.
Yeah, removing it from the clay is such a.
Yeah, you got to keep smacking it and tapping it.
It's meticulous. It's tedious. You name it.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. I need to send a Hot Wheel car bar. Who's his name? Who did it? T the Silver Stacker. It was last year, I think, and he sandcast. I think it was a Hot Wheel, and he poured it in silver, and it came out really good. I don't remember which car it was, but yeah, he sandcasted a little. It was either a Hot Wheel or Matchbook car, but he did one. It was pretty neat. Kitco Silver 3464 gone. Yep, we were talking about that earlier. Yep, it's been strong this week, very strong. Mm-hmm. I hope it dips by Friday because I want to get some more.
I'm going to be busy this week, so no shop. My coin shop for the week visit was at up in Virginia.
Mr. So Warren,
yeah, I'm done for the. I spent way too much on those Morgans. Way too much.
I got a few pieces while I was there, and I've got some stuff. Silver Eagle coins and collectibles. I got some collectible coins that he's pulled, and he let me go through, and I picked a few of those out. So I got to go pick those up on Friday. So I'm not going to be adding to the stack this week. I'll be adding to the collection. And of course, some of them are stuff I'm picking up just to flip.
Yeah, my Greek coin should be in this week. Hopefully by tomorrow or Friday.
Another one?
No, the one I ordered. It's on the way.
Yeah, but didn't you just get one like last week?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. You're hurting my feelings. I want some. In Marsh, what is going on, dude? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you are doing well. Being Becky says, spent too much on plumbing this week. Really? Use some gold backs as part of it. That's cool. Actually, I did my first gold back transaction, y'all. I sent FG Stacker. I sent him some gold backs as a thank you for this. Let's see. Finally found and picked up a Liberty
let me show off this
silver round at a local point. I wish I knew that you. I think I've got a Liberty lobby, and I would have sent it to you. Jack Morton, how are you?
Let me show this this ancient real quick.
Yeah. Fire away, brother.
Let's see if I can do this.
You can have me in here drooling.
I think you've already seen this one.
Is this the one you've been sending me pictures of?
So this is what I've got coming in. Yeah, I think I sent you pictures of it already.
Yes, I thought it was one that you already had.
Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah, I made it big screen.
Yeah. Look at the detail on that. That's incredible. to be that old. I mean, it's incredible to be able to find something with that kind of an imprint on it.
And look at the detail still in his hair. That's crazy.
I know. This guy was 13 years old when he was crowned emperor. 13. Pretty cool stuff.
I'm surprised that's only an EF40 grade because it looks so much nicer than that.
Yeah, I'm happy. I don't really care what's on the grade, to be honest with you. I'm happy to have it.
Well, when it comes to the ancients, for me, I'm like you. The slab certifies that it's real. I'm not too worried about the grade.
Yep.
But that one is in absolutely beautiful condition.
Yeah, I jumped all over that one.
T-Bird has been a member for a year.
Hey, thanks,
dude.
T-Bird.
Thank you so much, man. He says, MSJ and Stack Attack.
Congrats.
Hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you as always. I need to pop over to one of your live streams sometime. I haven't seen you in a little bit. You were on a live stream with Michael Stacking the other day. That went pretty well. Let's see. Anyone see Silver Dragon's video about the
discontinuation of the original first 3 states of Goldbacks? I have not seen that.
No, I have not.
See, here's the thing, though. Everybody that did them, everybody before Florida, everybody before Florida saw the amazing artwork for the that just came out with Florida's Goldbacks, and they made the rest of them look terrible.
Yeah,
quite honest, and I thought the old ones were cool. They weren't that bad. I thought the old ones were beautiful, but Florida just took it to a whole new level.
Humble Stacker, dude, you've been a member for 5 months. Thank you. Very, very kind, man. I really do appreciate y'all's support. It really does mean a lot. Agreed. Florida Goldbacks are beautiful. Yes, L. That's to me, they're the best looking ones so far. Absolutely, by far.
The artwork is so fluid, man. It's just unbelievable.
Yep, phenomenal job. They are redoing them for security features. Yeah, that's true. There is a new security feature on the back now that they don't have on the original ones. So what do you think? You think
the
they'll
originals
redesign
might have a little bit of? They'll probably redesign. Yeah. I don't think they'll make the originals worth anymore. I don't know if they'll maybe more of a collectability, but I don't think it'll make the value go up. There's too many of them.
My dog is ringing the bell to go out. That's cool. You taught your dog to ring the bell. It's awesome.
Mine just puts his chin on my friggin' knee and just stares at me until I let him out.
Michael Stacking, member for 11 months. This is great, folks. Good friends. And Michael Stacking, again, I want to say congrats to you for reaching 500 subscribers. Dude, you're doing great. You and Nancy are so consistent. It's phenomenal, and y'all really deserve it. Really, really, really congrats, buddy.
500 is big, guys. That's a lot of people don't understand how big 500 is when you're a YouTuber. That's a huge accomplishment.
The first wow factor is 100 because you never think you're going to get 10. But when you hit the 500, you realize that your channel is actually growing. And it's insanely exciting. So again, congrats. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. And there's awesome. Thank you, L. She has put his link in the chat, and he pretty much does a live stream pretty much every night at 10 o'clock. So if y'all want to head on over there sometime for some good conversation, they do it pretty much every night. And AAA says he's going back to 500. AAA, dude, you've redone your channel multiple times. You are, well, he's at 741 subs. So you're going to try and get some folks to unsub? I hope not. That wouldn't be cool.
Who did that in the community? Somebody did that a couple of years ago. He's making everybody unsub.
I forget who it was. I don't know. I didn't know anything about that. He says, don't forget Nancy will sing some blues for you. I haven't heard her sing blues yet, but I have heard her sing several times. He said, we have to get Nickel to 1,000. Nickel doesn't want 1,000. He wants 500. So We got to get out the eraser and start changing the numbers. So everybody go over there and no, don't do that. Don't. I have no problem doing that. Liberty Bleeds accidentally blew up his channel, starting over again, and I think he's.
No,
he's
I knew about Liberty. No, that's not who I'm talking. I'm not talking about Liberty. I know about Liberty's situation. That wasn't the person I was talking about. I forget. I cannot remember who it was. It's been a while.
I know of a few channels that when they got to 1,000, they nuked their channel and started over back at 0. I know of 2 or 3 channels that have done that, and they did it on purpose. But
why would you want to do
Liberty Bleeds, that one was an accident. What you
Why
say?
would you want to nuke your channel at 1,000 subs? I don't.
I have no idea.
That took a lot of work and time to get there. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah. Yep. Takes a whole lot of dedication to get there, that's for sure. Michael says we can help unsub.
Big time.
Yeah,
Cygnus,
see, that's
I
a
have
good
no
question.
clue. That's what I wonder.
Cygnus says why nuke?
I don't have an answer for that.
I don't either. Like I said, I've seen a couple channels that have done it, and they have actually brought their channel back. What's his name? AG Stacker 1776. Really nice guy. He got to 1,000 subs and wiped that channel out, and now he's restarted as the Kansas Kid, and he's building up, and he's got to be close to 1,000, if not at 1,000 again. And there's a couple other channels that have done it. Really nice folks. It just kind of confuses me why they would want to start over. But hey, to each their own, as long as they're still having fun.
Elle's got 85 subscribers and no content. Way to go, girl.
That's because Elle, you're amazing.
Yep,
Nan says, I would be lucky to get 5 people that would want to listen to anything I want to say. Well, see, when Silver and Cigars, dude, how are you doing, man? He says, it would have been easy to change the name to the Kansas Kid. Exactly. That's my point. And you know Kansas Kid. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He could have just as easily just changed it to the Kansas Kid, but he completely started over from scratch.
I've known him since I first started making videos on this thing. He's been there a long time.
Yeah, definitely there before I was. Gotten more subs since taking all the videos down than before. Wow. Holy crap. Let's see. I don't get his mood. Well, I mean, he seems to still be happy and everything's going well for him. And, he does a lot with his son. He's got his son keeping up with Silver and stuff. That stuff's cool because his son had a channel too. I didn't look to see if his son's channel is still going. But, hopefully he keeps going this time. I don't want to see him. I'm going to check right now, see if his channel's still around. But I'd hate to see him do it again.
There you go.
Let's see.
Well, for you fans of the Royal Mint, I've got an announcement for you might like. They are making everybody's familiar with the Royal Mint's gold bars, the Britannia bars. So they're redesigning them. They're coming out with a new design. Still going to have Britannia on it. But they're adding the 4 features that are on the silver bullion and the gold coins, the security features. They're adding it to their bars, which is very cool. So you're going to have the moving background, like the waves, the animated waves, the latent image, which is the trident to the padlock, the tincture lines on the shield, and the micro text. I think it says Dacus Tunaman or something like that. It means a safeguard, an ornament and a safeguard in Latin. So yeah, their gold bars are now going to have 4 of the very cool, which I think it's the best. I think it's the best in the world for bullion. I think that's the most secure coin. I just wish the silver ones didn't milk up.
Yeah, really. It's a heartbreaking when you start to see especially something as beautiful as the Britannia. It's one of my favorite designs, and they have just gotten so bad with the milk. Absolutely. I don't even look at them anymore. But I just looked. Kansas
when they came out with
almost 15. Go ahead.
When they came out in 2021 with the new design, they redesigned it. Of course, Britannia has always been on it. It's just different backgrounds. But when they released that design in 2021, I was hooked. I was right in on it. I thought it was the most amazing coin out of all of them. to be honest with you.
Yep, fantastic.
And the security features are second to none. You cannot fake that silver coin. You're not faking it. There's no way in hell. There's not an engraver on the planet that could actually accomplish that. So good luck if you're trying.
I had just flipped over to look at Kansas Kid. He's keeping it this time because he's getting ready to hit 1,500 subs. So I'd imagine he's pretty solid now. Let's see.
That's good.
Good reason to change it. Kansas Kid is still around. A new video just dropped. Yeah, he drops videos on a regular basis. Mishy Stacker, dude, how are you doing? Let's see. Is that elevator music I hear? I changed it.
Jack says, are those new features going to be on both the silver and gold Britannia? I didn't hear anything about the silver, but I do know it's going on the gold very shortly. So I think that's amazing. That's already a beautiful bar as it is for gold. It's going to be even better now. See, now I'm going to have to get me one.
It says, I'm listening to you guys chat while playing with my half-ounce Series 2 Perth Mint Year of the Goat. I have not seen that.
Perth Mint is the bomb.
I love the Perth Mint.
Yeah.
I'm not really big into the Lunar Series stuff, though. I've got a few of them, but just because I found them at a really good price. It's not something that I collect. But
what's up, Southeast? How are you, bud? What's going on?
Amazing work. Southeast Stacker, good evening. You're in just about time for us to start our trivia here shortly. Let's see.
Yep.
Are those?
When are we going to have affordable silverbacks? Never.
Never.
I'm sorry, those are a joke. They're having a hard time selling me on the gold backs. Never mind overpriced silverbacks.
Well, the silverback was put out completely as a novelty. It was never meant to be part of the currency thing.
Yeah, but now they've got the Zombuk series and all this other stuff. And I'm good.
Let's see. I'll go to pop back in a little bit. Got to get back to work. All right. Well, T-Bird, be safe at work, buddy. When are you going to have you just asked that one. Perth Mint has the best dragon coins. I do collect dragons, stuff with dragons on them. I've got, I don't know, probably 25 or 30 dragon pieces. Absolutely love the dragon stuff. And yes, my favorite stuff is pretty much the Perth Mint. The people that bought the gold backs first years are doing well. Yes, the premium on those have gone through the freaking roof. Folks are trading them off as collectibles, and they're moving.
I got a whole bag of the original. Got a whole bag of these things. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them.
That's the Floridas, though.
No, that's on the front. The rest of them are the old ones from each.
Oh, they're in there with it. Okay.
Yeah, if you want silverbacks, this is probably the way to go. This is 1 ounce of silver.
Yep.
Now you're gonna pay spot plus a pretty big premium on it, but it's gonna be almost the same as a silverback the way things are going. But these are actually
they also make those in 4 ounce.
Yep. So I think I paid for this 38.
I think you paid 40 for it. I do 40? Believe most of his stuff was 40 that day. These are actually pretty cool, and they're so weird. If you bust it out of the thing, it's weird because it's got weight to it. Yes, it feels so weird. And of course, you got these. The 10 grams. Yeah, mine. I had it sitting out here, but I just 10 grams of silver in this thing. Those things are stupid expensive. That's why I will only ever have the one that I have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not buying multiples of those. No way, no. No way in hell. But this was the tomorrow's video, just for you guys. I am launching a Thursday video tomorrow, and this was the inspiration. MSJ knows where this came from. Yes, I do. Very cool. That is one of the Hawaii notes. Yep. I got to get me one of those.
Very happy to get that.
Yep, I've got to get one of those.
So that's what tomorrow's video is about. It's about that and a couple other things.
Jack Morton, you just typed in C. Elaborate. Oh, he deleted it.
Curious.
Let's see. I have Mishy's got one of those. Okay. I have seen them a few times. I've never bought one because they tend to be quite pricey. He had another one, but it was in really good shape, and the price was well beyond what I could do. But it's an awesome piece of history. Something like that. It's you're buying the history behind it, and there's some serious history behind that note right there, brother.
Yep. If you guys want to know more about it, be sure to catch tomorrow's video. It's dedicated to it.
What time is that video going to drop?
7 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay. Yep, I'll still be at work, so I can listen in.
Yeah, I threw a few things in there. It's a good video. I enjoyed putting that one together.
Y'all make sure that you help them get 10 million views. No?
Not going to happen.
Hey, man, you never know. It might be that one that skyrockets you, man.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys hear about that jewelry heist over in Simi Valley? They got away with $2 million in cash and jewelry. $2 million in cash and jewelry. That's unbelievable. They cut a hole in the roof of the neighboring candy store to get in. They crawled in.
Holy crap!
$2 million in losses, man. Holy cow! Can't even imagine.
That's insane.
And this guy, the owner of the shop, was something like a year away from retiring. So pretty close.
Nickel Triple H says 10 million views. He could run for president.
Let's see.
I'll vote for you.
Nick has 10 million views. He could run for president. Man, if I was president, I'd be shot within a week. They wouldn't
Jack says
me.
Pretty crazy that ASEs are back in the $40 range now. Yeah, well, of course, silver's gone up over $1.50 in the last week, so it's definitely going to push the ASEs, and they were already 37, 38. So yeah, $40 sounds about right now. Sounds like an inside
that's
job.
when I turn them off. See you later. Probably.
It says you called while I was with Smelter in LA, a second when the teller at the bank. Oh, you were talking to Michael Stacken. Okay, sorry. I'm going to start reading the comments in reverse so I can tell if it's directed towards us or somebody else.
Stop intruding on people's conversations, man.
I'm sorry. Let's see. Busy on the phone talking to Hidden. Nan says, sounds like an inside job for the 2 million. There ain't no telling, man. It's just nobody wants to get up and go to work anymore. So everybody's trying to figure out a way to make that quick buck, even if it's a matter of, highway robbery or, in this case, roofway robbery.
Hell, they're just walking out with carts full of merchandise from Target and Walmart. They're just leaving.
Let's see. OC Stacker says, I have some interesting news today from my smelter. Okay to share with all of you. Feel free.
What you got, brother?
Yeah, fire at it, man. Oh, let's see. I got an email. Oh, Doug Stacks just put out a video of the new Viking Gods 1 ounce. And have you seen those, man? Those things are phenomenal. I need to get me one of those.
They're nice. They're nice. A little high in premium.
All things silver. Yeah, that's just it. It's a pure collectible piece, and so the premiums are wild. All things silver, how are you doing? Always good to see you. We're going to see you in a few weeks, man. A little over 3 weeks away.
Man, what's up?
Almost there. Yep. I'm really looking forward to that, dude. Let's see. Is it 1 ounce bars or coins? The Viking Gods ones, they're coin bars, actually. If I remember correctly, they're coin bars. They have signs posted out west reminding people they won't be arrested as long as they steal less than $1,000. That's been a thing now. And that's why the robberies have gotten so out of hand, because people know they're not going to get arrested.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, man.
They're
That's
basically
ridiculous.
legalizing grand theft.
Yeah, and
But
you know
it's
who's
not
paying
their
for that
grand
crap?
theft.
You know who pays the friggin' tab? We do with higher prices. Thank you very
When they
much.
jack the prices at the stores. That's exactly right.
I'm so over humanity at this point. I swear to God.
Did we
It's
lose
ridiculous.
OC Stacker? Well, he asked about that. So, oh, there he is. So the banks are slowing down on purchasing gold and silver and have lowered the buyback rate from 3% back to 7%. And they are out of cash. Somebody just said they were at an ATM when the ATM ran out of cash. That was 888 over at PNC. Let's see. I have a weird $2 bill with PCGS 2013 sample San Francisco. Don't know how much I paid. Don't know much about it. Paid $5. I'd like to see that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
From San Francisco, huh?
These are the banks in California.
$2.
Yeah, OC Sacker's over in California. So, well, California's so freaking crazy with the way they do things anyway. Y'all got yourselves one heck of a governor over there. All major banks is what OC Stacker says. Farmer Stacker, hello. He says, hello, everybody. How are you doing this evening? What's
up, Farmer?
Summer Scar says, my best 2 videos are about banks not giving me cash. I remember, because you got some insane views on those. Yep.
We gave him a bunch of grief when he went back to the well on it, and it did just almost as well. Hey, whatever's hot, right? Whatever works, whatever's hot. And the funny thing is, some of the community tried to copy it, and it just didn't do as well.
I tried to get my bank and whatnot to deny me, and I went as far as one time, and I got like $4,800 in cash, and she didn't miss a beat. She said, "Sure, how do you want that?" And they told me at both the banks I was going to, well, they were the same bank, 2 different branches, but they didn't care as long as it was under, I think, $20,000. They'll give you all the cash you want under 20 grand. Anything over that, then there was a waiting period, and that was my bank. They are all insolvent.
Yeah, things are about to get
the clock is ticking. Yeah, it's going to go down. It's just a matter of time, unfortunately. But
it always was. I mean, it always was. It was never fiat cash and all this stuff. It was never meant to be a permanent solution. None of them have been in history. And why would the dollar be the first one to do it? It was inevitable. It was inevitable. So I don't know how much longer it's got. It may have 10 years. It might have a year. We don't know. We'll see. Maybe most of our lives. Maybe it won't happen in most of our lives.
See, my wife and I tried taking out $3,000 and were denied. I said my personal bank, my personal banks, they didn't have an issue up to a certain amount. The company I work for, their bank, their policy was anything under $15,000 they would give out cash. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're on the West Coast. It's not so bad over here yet. I don't know, but I haven't had any problems. And I tried. I went as far as requesting $10,000 in cash one time. I didn't even have that much in my account, and she said, "Yeah, sure, no problem. Just let me verify your account." I said, "There ain't $10,000 in there," and I got that on video too. It was funny as hell.
What's up, DTS? How are you?
Hey, DTS Coins, how are you doing?
She says anything over 2,500 gets 20 questions.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. It's none of their business. None of their business at all what you're going to do with your own money. You want it, they should have to turn it over right away. We were asked a lot of questions. Yep.
Well, I mean, the banks are tied right into the IRS these days. They're reporting stuff.
Well, it's the same thing. You know, mine, they didn't give me problems or anything, and they never asked any questions other than how would you like it? And one of mine is a regional
Deposit
bank. and the other
$5,000
one
2
is
days in a
a
row and watch
Federal
what
Credit
happens.
Union. Yeah, right. Larry Downing says, "What I win? Not a thing. Not a thing." Yo, Snakebite, good to see you, bro. All things silver. They claim it's part of the Patriot Act. No, it's not. Nope, it's none of their business as far as I'm concerned. And if they ever ask, I wouldn't tell them. I was like, I want my money. But I don't keep that kind of money in my bank account anyway. I keep enough money in my account to take care of my bills. See, they had to order it, and if I didn't come and get it that day, they started using it and had to reorder it again. Oh, God, it drives me nuts. I said the same thing. This is OC Stacker says, I said the same thing in my bank I was with for 30 years. 30 days later, they closed all of my accounts and credit cards. So be careful what you say to your bank.
Well, you know where your money's going when you deposit it in the bank, right? When a bank makes a loan to someone else, they're using your money. They loan your money out, basically. That's how it's always been since banking began, pretty much.
Well, when it comes down to it, you can read it in the contract of your bank accounts. Once you turn your money over to them, actually legally it's not yours anymore. It belongs to them. You have loaned it to them, and they're allowed to do pretty much whatever they want to do with it.
They can loan it to, and they do. They loan it to other people.
That's exactly what they do with it. Yep, and they loan it out, and they make their money off the interest of loaning your money out. Yep. It's that's just the way the system works. I don't put silver and gold in the
Nickel brought up a good point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big no-no, because here's for multiple reasons. Number one, they can't insure something they don't know about. They don't want to know what's in the box, and nobody inventories it but you. You notice you're the only one that goes back there. They don't go back with you. They can't. You could say I got $1 million in silver and gold in there, and they're going to say, yeah, prove it. You know, it doesn't work. So, and also, if a bank closes down, which we've seen happen, if you have 100,000 in metals in there, and that bank is closed down, it might take months or years to recover that box.
Or you might not recover it at all.
Or if at all. FDIC, they have to remember, FDIC, if all the banks went insolvent at once, people are going to get screwed, because FDIC cannot cover everybody. They can't even come close.
Well, they're not going to do it anyway, because they only cover up to 250,000 per account. And just think of all the millions of people with a lot more than that in their bank accounts. So yeah, if everything goes at once,
remember the age-old credo: if you don't hold it, you don't own it. If you own it and you put it in a bank deposit box, you don't own it.
You don't own it.
I hate to tell you, you don't own it. So better pray nothing happens.
Kraken says, I would like to have a silver nut and silver bolt that actually works together. Just think that would be cool. You can actually buy those. I have seen them before. So yes, they are out there. Mishy says, my bank has a lot of farmers as customers. That's how it is where I live. It's entertaining to listen when they hit them with all the questions. They have no filter. Yeah, farmers don't care. Where I live, it's all farmland out here. So we see that kind of stuff here all the time too. Let's see. I go to withdraw money out of the bank. That's the
bottom line, and they're making money on your money.
Yep, 100%. And I mean, that's the way that industry works. They make money by loaning out yours. They're not going to loan out their own, and it works. That's why they got so much money that they can do whatever they want and tell us all to kiss off.
Pretty much,
dude. We are.
I'm at an hour. I'm showing an hour and 5. We should probably start.
Yeah. Sorry if we.
Dude,
if
this
any
delay
of the
is pissing me off. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's pretty bad this week. It really is.
It sucks.
Alrighty, so
this is bull, man.
I know it sucks. You know what? If you want to next week, or maybe even this weekend, we'll do a test run with the streaming right through YouTube and see how it does.
Yeah, I'm over this StreamYard. I'm over it. This is the worst. It's been
All
steady
right.
going bad week after week.
Yeah, it's been rough for about a month now. So as we said earlier, the topic for tonight is general knowledge. So these questions are going to be in all kinds of directions. So for the winnings, like usual, same thing as always. We got a gram of silver plus a goodie for first place, a gram of silver for second place, and in my case, it'll probably be a gram of silver for third place. I haven't figured it out yet, but so whoever does win tonight, make sure you send me an email, mysilverjourney23@gmail.com. We'll get you verified and shipped out. And if you don't remember our email addresses, they are always in the description of the live streams. So since we're on my channel tonight, my friend, you can fire away first. Let me grab a little notepad so I can write, and we'll get this underway.
Did you send me OC's mailing address?
Yes.
Okay. I'll get that out probably either tomorrow or Friday.
Oh, that's right. OC's here. So let's see who's going to be in second place.
OC's racking up the prizes at this point.
He's good at it, man. He's really good at it. I got some really
so I'm kicking it off.
And some not so easies. Yep, it's on you, brother.
All right, guys. Number one, here we go. We are doing trivia. Let's nail it. Let's see who's got it. In a website browser address bar, what does www stand for? Easy stuff.
Yep, I know this one.
In a browser bar, what does www stand for?
Hey, OC Stacker. That's correct. World Wide Web.
Yep.
Everybody, now, y'all remember, y'all gonna have to be quick on the keyboard with, especially tonight, with general knowledge. So, yep. Fire away.
Make sure he was first. I see OC first on that one. Anybody else? Everybody was right after him.
All things silver second. Yep.
Yep.
But he was a good 3 or 4 seconds before anybody else. He fired that out quick. Larry Downing says OC Stacker's playing for him. All right. Another, and that's true, yes. Refresh and let me give it about 10 seconds. Y'all go ahead and refresh the stream, and it'll kill as much latency as possible. See, we're gonna need to put some of them on a delay to lag to play, I think. You never know. You never know.
We'll do the best we can, guys. We'll muddle through it.
See, someone call OC's phone. Keep his phone busy so he can't play.
Jim Thompson, good night. Good to see you as always. Please be safe, and we will catch you hopefully tomorrow and Sunday. Thanks for being here.
Jim, you're always amazing, brother. Thank you, and have yourself a great evening. We'll see you on the next one, brother. All right, another easy one, fellas. This is as easy as it gets. What city is known as the Windy City?
Wow.
Let's see who gets it first.
Shocking.
Who do you think got it first? OC Stacker, it was Chicago. Oh, pardon me. All righty.
All right, this is my second one. What is the rarest M&M's color? What's the rarest M&M's color? Can't hear you, buddy. You're on mute.
I did it again. Okay, see, I don't know the answer to this one. I think I do, but you got a lot of answers. So what is it?
It is brown, and I see Larry Downing. Anybody beat him?
He's the first. I
don't see it.
Him is the first brown. In fact, there was 2 that said brown, but yeah, he was the first.
Yep, Larry Downing. Good job, bud. Could just start throwing all the colors out there and see who got it first. It is brown.
When I saw OC put yellow, I was like, yes, he's not going to get this one. But I get when I do get M&Ms, usually it's mostly greens and yellows. I just picked the color that came to mind first.
Right.
M&Ms. That's the first one that always comes to my brain. All right, let's see.
You got the poison. I'll take care of it.
Which space telescope was
fix
launched
dead.
by NASA in 1990? Which telescope was launched by
Nickelodeon.
NASA? Chris in Virginia. You are all correct. It was the Hubble telescope, and Chris in Virginia had it first.
Good job, Chris. It's awesome.
All right.
All right, here's another easy one. These aren't that hard tonight. We tried to make these as generic as possible.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my number 3 is where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? Where were they all stored for safety?
I don't know the answer to this one. Are you looking for
Somebody
a
will get
state,
this
a
one.
city, or a building?
Yep, place.
Okay.
I believe I see it. Chris in Virginia, Fort Knox. It was Fort Knox.
Well, you know what? That would make sense. That would absolutely make sense.
Sure it does.
Oh, yeah, he's the first Fort Knox I see.
Good job,
All
Chris. Way to go, man. Killed it.
Hey, OC Stacker says no idea. I was with you, dude. I didn't know either. Let's see. Here's another easy one, y'all. The star sign is symbolized by which star sign is symbolized with a pair of scales? There's only 12 answers. I mean, there's only 12 choices. Snake bite. It was Libra. That is correct.
Elle said lines.
Almost there.
Typo alert.
Yep. Snake bite. Awesome. Libra. That one was easy for me because I'm a Libra.
There you go. All right, here's my number 4. Originally, and it's hard to believe now when looking at it, but Amazon only sold one product. What was it? They sold one product. Now, you wouldn't know it now, that's for damn sure, but originally they only sold one product. What was it?
Everybody's saying books.
And who was the first one? FG?
FG Stacker.
Yep. Good job, FG. It was books. I remember. I remember it. Almost like it was yesterday. Now they've become this freaking giant,
largest online retailer there is.
Everything. Holy crap, they've grown. I bought their stock too.
All right. My question number 4. The Renaissance began in what country in the 14th century? So what country did the Renaissance start?
Cincinnati.
Ohio? Nope, I don't see it yet. Jake Morton. It was Italy.
Jack,
14th century in Italy.
Where'd you get Jake from?
Jack
That's
Morton. I said Jake. Jack Morton.
We gotta get you some vitamins, dude. Get them off of Amazon.
We'll get the knockoffs. When I looked that up for first, I thought it was France as well.
All right, number 5 for me. This is an easy one. You guys should get this pretty quick. Which kind of bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency? Which kind of bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency?
Oh, I almost said something. I don't know if it's correct or not, but oh, okay.
Lion.
You said
Lion got it.
bulbs. You said bulbs, not bulbs.
Bulb.
Bulb. Yeah. Okay. I actually
Not
did know
bulb.
the answer
Bulb.
to this. And
What
concurring
man,
line
I
got
think
it first?
concurrent. Yeah, he did. Yeah, this lag is killing this week, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to figure out a solution to this. It's actually kind of pissing me off.
Dude, this Saturday, let's me and you sit down and we'll do some test runs with YouTube's service, and we'll also do a test run with whatever the name of the EV Mux, and we'll see how they do. Even if we do like little 10-minute streams just to see how things do. What do you think?
Yeah. Concurring Lion got that one.
Yep, I got him written down.
All
right, another easy one. Totally broke up on the question. FG Stacker Restream. Oh, I've heard about Restream. If I can remember that. Send that to me in a message or an email. What is the main ingredient in tofu? This one should be relatively easy.
Frog legs. It's frog legs. Ground up frog legs.
We're supposed to tell everybody.
You better repeat the question the way things are going. I would repeat it.
No, everybody's getting it. And just about everybody got it right. But FG Stacker got it first. It is soy. Yep, soybeans.
Cool.
Toe jam.
All right, number 6
Michael
for me.
Stacken says toe jam.
Number 6 for me, and I'm going to repeat it twice. Which country issued the first gold bullion? Which country issued the first gold bullion?
I know this one.
Which country issued the first gold bullion? Lion, you got it. It was South Africa, and it was the Krugerrand in 1967.
He was not the first. He wasn't the first to get it. There was two in front of him. Jack Morton said it first. He said South AFT. So he didn't quite get it all in there. And FG Stacker.
I think FG said it first.
FG got the first. He got it in there full first. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. FG, that's all you. Good job.
Yep.
Europe?
The South African Krugerrand. All right.
1967.
Who is the most decorated Olympian in Olympics history? And a hint, he's still alive. That's 2 hints because now you know it's a he. There it is. Larry Downing. It's Michael Phelps. Yep.
Good job, Larry.
Michael Phelps. All right. Yeah, I you know what? I got to get in the habit of saying the question twice as well.
Did you say male athlete?
Well, it just said the most decorated athlete, and when I said he is still alive, that gave away that it was a man. Southeast says Bruce Jenner.
That's an it.
There you go. All right, fire away, brother. Your turn.
All right, number 7. This was spoken. This sentence was spoken. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. First words spoken on what cable channel that launched at 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll were the first words spoken on what cable channel that launched at 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981? People got this one quick. OC.
Looks like OC had MTV first.
MTV. That is correct. Good job.
All righty. All right, the next will be, because of the Mayan calendar, people believe the end of the world was in what year? That's because of the Mayan calendar, people believe the end of the world was in what year? They actually did a movie about it. Cygnus came out fast, 2012.
That movie was actually semi-entertaining. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great.
It was worth watching once.
Once. Yep.
All right.
All right. Good job. All right. This is my number 8. And if my wife were awake, she would know this right off the bat. Number 8. What is the human body's heaviest organ? What is the human body's heaviest organ?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one quick. I'll even write it down and show y'all. I see the right answer in the chat.
Yeah, who got it first though? Lion?
Concurring Lion.
Looks like Lion got it first.
Yep.
It is the skin, guys. It's considered an organ.
Yep.
Correct. Good job, Lion.
The concurring Lion. All right. All right. This one actually might come across, but you got a 50-50 shot, so might not be as hard. When turtles lay eggs in the cold, what gender will the babies be? That's a really off-the-wall question, but you got a 50-50 shot.
They let them decide upon birth.
There you go. OC Stacker. Yep, they will all be male. All right.
50-50 was right. All right, this is my number 9. Very easy one. Who designed the Walking Liberty?
L says trans. Sorry, that was hilarious.
Who designed the Walking Liberty? It was not Mr. Walker.
Mr. Walker. Mr. Fokker.
It was not the Fokkers.
Did you meet them? Did you meet the Fokkers?
If you met this guy, you're pretty old.
I don't know the
There you
answer.
go, FG.
So no good. FG, okay.
Adolf A. Weinman. Yes, you can see his initials on the $50 with the Walking Liberty to the bottom right. Got his initials right on the bottom. Good job.
All right, time to go back to your childhood, folks. There was the books and the shows and all that of Curious George, the little monkey. Okay, where did Curious George live? What city did Curious George live in?
What's up, Silver Oceans?
Oceans, dude, what is
Silver
going on, brother?
Silver Oceans just guessed a question from 5-6 ago.
He did not live in a zoo. And we're looking for a city, the name of a city. What city did he live in? I don't see it yet.
It's not Lake Wanasink Lake. Not in Africa.
Oh, wow, y'all
not
might have to Google it.
Not Chicago.
There it is.
Definitely not Atlanta.
Stacker. He was in New York. Yep. New York monkey.
All right. My number 10. Here we go. It was not Lake Titicaca, Oceans.
Nice. Oh.
Dude, every time we had to say that we had to say that we were kids. Forget it, man. It was so embarrassing. We'd run around saying that name just to be funny about it.
Well, it'll make you laugh.
All right, number 10 for me. What was inspiration for NASCAR? What were the roots of NASCAR? How did they start? Where did it come from? What was the inspiration?
That's a good question.
Was not Lizard Lake. OC is correct. Moonshine running. They figured they'd make it all legal. So they started racing.
FG Stacker says, in the Curious George stories and animated series, George lives both in a city apartment building and a country house near Lake Wanasika Lake. Wanasika Lake.
Did you give OC Stacker credit for this one?
Yes.
Okay. It was Moonshine running. That was the inspiration. Or Mountain Dew, they called it back in the day.
And I've also get to give FG Stacker another point with the extra details on the Monkey Man.
Let me get this one while you do your question.
Yep. And y'all, you know, if we got the wrong answer for something, you know, fire away with it, and you know, make sure you let us know, because we are more than happy to correct ourselves.
Okay.
All right. My question number 10 is, in Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea?
I told him about that. I told him about taking waters yesterday.
God of the sea. All right, Cygnus. Yes. Poseidon. Greek mythology. Poseidon. That is correct. All right. Let's see. All right. He's still on the phone, so I will do another one of mine.
All right. Well, luckily.
All right, here we go.
Josh is back.
In the video game, the Legend of Zelda, what was the kingdom that where all this took place? So, what is the kingdom in the Legend of Zelda? Video game question for y'all. Transfer of legal bulls. Metal, Matt. Yes. Hyrule. Yes.
That's fine. We don't have to come back then. Josh is working.
All right. Nice pickup. Awesome.
Now we'll figure out.
I'm glad I made 15 questions. All right. This one y'all going to have to do in your head really, really fast. Should I sit out my silver journey? No, you are tied for first place. Let's see, you and FG Stacker. All right, next question. What is the 17th letter of the English alphabet? Who can count the fastest?
Well, we'll take care of it. He hasn't asked about that.
17th letter.
There
There it is.
Hold on.
OC Stacker.
That'll buy us some time.
It is the Q. Cool. All right.
Okay. I know what days you can work with you, and I'll let you know.
All right, here we go. All right, this one should be moderate. Depends on what kind of music y'all listen to. But which famous musician was nicknamed Satchmo? Which musician was nicknamed Satchmo? Let's see who gets it first.
Probably after this question, you probably do need to do a standings check.
See
where we're at.
Well, we just did four questions for me, so because you were on the phone, so it's all good. But yes, it was Louis Armstrong, and the first to get that was OC Stacker. So, so I did 13 of my questions. You know, just to keep things going while you were on your call.
Okay.
So if we call it here, that puts OC Stacker in first, FG Stacker in second, and we have a 4-way tie for third. And then we have a few.
They have first and second.
So you want to fire off one more of your questions to see if we can break up one of these ties?
Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got 3 left if we need them.
Okay, and I've still got 2 more if we need them. So it would take a lot for somebody to overtake OC, but because he's got 8, FG Stacker has 5. So let's see if we can break up to third place. And who knows, might bring in something else. But you go ahead, fire off a question. We'll see how it goes.
All right. For me, this is
Silver
number 11.
Oceans, they get pretty quick with it. Yep.
Who created C-3PO in Star Wars? Who was his creator? Who created C-3PO? No, it wasn't Luke. It wasn't you, Snake. Sorry. I thought I saw it somewhere. Lion might be the first. It was Anakin Skywalker. He created him as a kid.
You said Concurring Lion? All right. Well, that would get him solidly in the third place. Do me a favor. Go back through your notes and check for Cygnus. How many do you have down for Cygnus? How many correct answers? Cygnus Dent?
I didn't keep track.
He got 4, but he didn't get credit. I thought you were keeping track.
I thought you were doing it.
I am. I've got him down for 2. No, he got multiple correct, but I got him down for 2, getting them up there first. And just as a reminder, I forgot to say it earlier. We have to go for whoever's first. We have to go who's first on our screen, because everybody's going to have a different amount of delay. So we have to go off of who shows their answer first on our side of the screen. And Cygnus, you got several of them correct. But on our side, it had you up first with the answers twice. I got the constitutional question first. But even if I did give you those points, that still wouldn't put you, it would tie you for third place is what it would do. But yeah, like I said, we have to go by what comes across our screen first. We do apologize for that, but we can't control the latency and the delay. Yep. But in the end, that lands OC in first, FG in second, and Concurring in third.
There's like a 5-second lag between you and I. Never mind what's on the chat.
Yeah, these about almost the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's gotten quite bad. So, I mean, if y'all would like to help us figure some stuff out this weekend, on Saturday at some point, we're going to pop up a couple short little live streams to test out different softwares and see if we can find something with a better latency, because it's a real pain, especially when we're doing stuff like this.
This one sucks. The whole month has been like this. I'm pretty over it.
So let's see. I got to make a list. We've got Restream.
All right.
We got the YouTube stream and EV Mux. The big thing about EV Mux is we'll stream in 1080p instead of 720, so that would help. But Cygnus, we do this every single week. Every Wednesday, we are doing the little giveaways and the trivias. And so, fire away. Maybe you'll win something next week. We do give 3 prizes every single week. But yeah, so you guys, FG Stacker, OC Stacker, and Concurring Lion. I know I've got y'all's information, but still email me your information again, and we will get y'all set up and your stuff sent out to you. Let's see, let me put today's date on here. 6/4/25.
Apologies, guys. This has been completely unsatisfactory for streaming. So my apologies.
Yep, very much so. Very much so.
So friggin' irritated right now. It just takes a good thing and just screws it all up.
I got a feeling, of course, YouTube's going to be the best one to do it from. And they've only had dual streaming on YouTube for a few months now. But like I said, it's vertical, so it won't be as wide. But, if there's... And apparently there's like 3 different latency settings. You can control it. So I guess we should probably try that one first. But we'll see. We'll see. You and I will talk about that over the next couple of days.
I'm not even worried about the image quality. I'm more concerned about
the latency.
I'm more concerned about connectivity than image quality at this point, because this here is bullshit. This is just bull. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose to make you to motivate you to get the paid version or what.
Well, we've been talking for like 6 months about switching services, and we just haven't gotten around to messing with it. But since we've started doing this, I guess it's time to go ahead and be serious about it, and we'll switch over to something else. MSJ sent a pic of the weird $2 bill. Let me bring that up real quick before we call it a night, because it is 10:07. Let's see.
West, you got it right, man. Daggone unsat.
There we go. This is the $2 bill sample. I've never seen a sample. How do you know it's a sample?
You might have to blow it up a little bit. I can barely see anything. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's as far as it goes.
Does it say sample on it anywhere?
I don't see it on the note.
Maybe it goes by the serial numbers. Maybe a certain amount of serial numbers were considered samples. First batch. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to learn, look it up and learn that.
Couldn't tell you on that one.
I'm gonna do some research on that. All right. Oh, sample slabs. It's just like the sample slabs that I got from what's the grading company near me? CAC. Yeah, so that's probably what that is then. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. It's not anything to do with the bill, it's the slab itself. Okay. Well, that's freaking awesome. Because those things, the sample ones are quite collectible. Like the CAC slabs, the little quarters, they're going for like $30 online for these little things. And it's just a regular quarter. But anyway.
Well, apologies, everybody. We're sorry to the quality for this this crap show. I'm a little bit irritated. And MSJ, when we close it out and it asks for your how did it go, you better rape the hell out of it.
You trying to get me in jail? I ain't raping nobody.
Man, you better just slam the hell out of it. So apologies for that. We're going to try and figure out an alternative solution here because I'm over it. I am over StreamYard. It's been like this for a month. I've noticed it getting worse every week.
These last 3 or 4 weeks have been bad. Yeah. Yep.
No, we can't ban OC. Sorry, Al. He gets to play every other week at least.
And you know what? I didn't even think to ask y'all for some ideas on subjects for next week, but we'll have a poll up here in the next couple of days where y'all can decide what next week's topic is going to be for the trivia. So
I'll post. Yeah, I think I'll post. I'm hosting next week, so I'll post it on my my social.
Yep, and after you do, I'll share it over on mine as well.
All right. Cool.
Great time tonight, everyone. Have a great night. Snakebite, thank you, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Snake.
But yeah, we are at an hour and 39 minutes. So yeah, it's time to call it a night. What do you think, brother?
I believe you're correct. It works for me. But we want to thank everybody for being here, putting up with this. I mean, between MSJ and me, I'm feeling about a 3 to 5 second delay as it is.
Like I said, it just keeps getting worse, and it's quite aggravating, and it's affecting. It's since we're doing the trivia, it's a real problem. So, I swear we'll get something figured out.
Yep.
Thank you both. It was a blast. Elle, thank you so much. I hope you all are still enjoying this. We're still having a good time, even with the little issues here and there. And hopefully we'll get some better, use a better streaming service next week, and we'll see how that goes. But I do hopefully some of y'all will see us pop up in the next couple of days testing some service out. Y'all can let us know how the delay is. But until then, thank you all for being here. It's always great hanging out with y'all. This is always so much fun. We look for it every week. And so next week we will be on STACKER'S channel. So make sure y'all are over there and hang out with us there. But until then, y'all take care and God bless.
I pointed to the right place this time.
See, I have to point to my left, so it points at you.
No.
Y'all take care.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we have an absolute blast. I'll have a video launching tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, and something on Sunday. I haven't decided what yet, but a little bonus video coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. So if you want to jump in on that, it'll be there. And you guys stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Be blessed. And we'll catch you next on Stacker's Corner. Peace.
Y'all take care.